Hello, everyone. How do you feel about my new adventuring music? You see, I don't bring it out very often because it's... You see, a lot of the 8-bit music I have is not as exciting as I normally put out there, but if you all don't mind, especially if Fingers doesn't mind... Hello,
I
Fingers.
always mind going on.
I'm just playing the new set of music that I have here because I normally have like 8-bit action type music. This one's more RPG-esque since I am playing an RPG. Normally, under normal circumstances, I would just like pause and open the game and everything, but I have been trying to do some kind of grinding off screen before starting the stream. Because, like Final Fantasy II, the way to increase your defense in this game is to take hits. So, that's what I have been doing. And during my time, I had also leveled up once, so I increased one bit of my wind magic. But that's about it. And of course, increase my HP a little bit. Yeah. The way to increase your HP in this game is to bonk enemies with your stick. And the way to increase your magic is by dealing hits with magic. But... And you gain agility by wandering around.
Or grabbing my water.
So you can see, I have now obtained the Earth Orb. I defeated the first boss, and now it's time for me to go back to... through the forest one last time and try to... And head to the next area. If I go this way, it should be the gate that leads to the next section of game. Here we are. And since I now have the Earth Orb, the passage is now open to the next section of game. So now, exiting out of the Connor Forest, I enter into the Dondoran Flats. And fighting against a whole bunch of new enemies. Death Hugger. And I'm pointing in the complete wrong direction. By the way, this is me being frozen. There's nothing I can do. Dang it. There we are. I can actually move again. If I can get myself in position, I'll actually be able to attack even if I'm frozen. See if I can finagle myself around a little bit and remember to share my screen. There you go. Let's try Water Pillar 2. Yeah, I took a lot of damage there that I didn't need to.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh. I'm facing a mad doll and a death hugger. Took some damage there. I need to heal. See if I can angle myself right. If I don't angle myself right, then the rolling rock spell that I'm gonna cast is kind of terrible. There we go. Yeah, I see that in the background. I see the, let's see here. If I load up my map here real quick. Yeah, for that spirit, I'd have to go all the way around in order to get that spirit. And that's what I'm gonna do. go. More death huggers. More. See if I can get my positioning right, then I can. If I have my positioning right, I can hit 3 of them. So this works. Only hit 2. And now I can't move.
Oh.
Best stuff my defense in the meantime until the ice gives way. There we go. There we go. See here. Oh geez, there's 5 of them now. Jeez, what would I give for an avalanche spell?
No rocks on it.
More rock. More rock. Do like a rock. There we go. Trying to be careful because I don't want to miss any spirits I can possibly obtain. Oh, that sucks. Of course, the Death Hugger. Of course, the last one would miss. Okay. I was legit sure that I saw a spirit of. Oh. Oh, would you look at that? There's a new enemy.
Ooh. Freddy Fazbear.
Actually, no, wait. I can position myself to use Rolling Rock here. And these guys are goblins. And these guys are using shot arrows. Oh wow, I wasn't paying attention to how much health I had left.
Unfortunate.
But the funny thing about the game is that I just realized is other than being knocked back a few spaces, other than being like knocked back, which is an inconvenience, you don't actually lose anything.
Huh. Neat.
The only thing you actually lose is like movement progress. You don't lose any experience, you don't lose any stats, you don't lose anything like that. It was just funny to me that it took me a while to realize that. The only thing that you lose is if you say are fighting a boss and you end up wasting resources trying to fight that boss, you know?
Yeah. That's not bad.
And since it's daylight in this particular area, it's easier for me to see. There we go. All three of you are in a nice line. Dang, I only hit 2 of you. Let's see, what am I at right now? 25%. Okay, there is a spirit there. What am I looking at? So if I do this right and I hug that wall, I should be able to get that spirit then. In the meantime... I'm too far forward. There we go. Rolling rock on the Rollin' Rocker. Time to do a bit of healing. Ah, there's a new enemy type. Let's actually use Soul Searcher on it. Apophis. With, let's see here. And since it's using triple air cutter, rock is the best thing to use against him. By the way, enemies like Apophis, that can deal like multi-hit, if you can increase your defense so that they only deal like 1 damage per hit, you can actually use them as a means to grind your defense. There we go. Oh, here it is. Oh, I got the weakness spell. Let's see how it works. Spirit Light obtained. Let's see what Spirit Light is. Spirit Light, Sacred Water, HP full recovery. That's actually really good.
Nice.
Now I'm here at Glencoe Forest. Tree! It's a Trent. I was sure that I did enough damage to him by now. There. Dark goblins. That dark goblin just increases agility. Yeah, not trusting that. Let's move over here, see what this area looks like. I need to heal. I can't survive anymore. That's one down. So many dark goblins. There we go. Must heal more. Everything okay, Fingers?
Yeah. Although it is that time where I need to get off and go to bed now for work tomorrow.
I understand. You do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I will catch you later.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if if the gameplay wasn't very exhilarating.
No, it's fine. I know how to keep myself busy.
Yep. You have a good night. All right.
Good night.
I must throw rocks. Ghost Stalker. Ah, jeez, my frame rate is taking a thick shit right now. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work. No, I missed. There we go. Yay, there's another spirit. Okay, I got rock level 3. Oh my, it's a plant with lips. I'm being attacked by Margaret Houlihan! No! No! Oh, man. Yeah, I hope you... Yeah, Jessica, word from, kid. Hope you feel better soon, okay? Yeah, it doesn't look like... I actually do have an idea. Okay, I have to go through the forest area again. Hey, kid.
Wasn't sure it was working.
How's everything going?
I've had a day. How about you?
Doing okay. I almost fell asleep before the stream started.
Uh-oh. I guess it's better than falling asleep. Very good.
Giant rock!
Oh, death hug.
Yep. I summon giant rock.
Look at your friends and you're throwing rocks. I have a hard time visualizing the hitbox for this.
But yeah, I did. Yeah, there's death huggers and mad dolls in this area.
Oh. Those ones from the kids' room?
Yeah, it's basically the marionette. Oh no, I just realized I'm frozen.
Oh no, we can't move?
Yep.
Is that a status?
Yeah, you see the little white thing in the middle there? That means I'm frozen.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Using Wind Cutter is literally my best chance to hit the Mad Doll. Actually, now Mad Doll's in range, I could just smack.
It's been a hot minute since I played this, so I barely remember how it works. Donkin.
Bonk him with your stick.
It may sound a little just
I understand. I understand you're still recovering from... You're still recovering from both work and... You said you had like a stomachache or something after the...
Oh, I had a very bad one. It's actually probably the worst I've had in my life. Thinking I'm on a roll. Surprise. What are you gonna do? So yeah, so I'm watching the stream, laying down. So if I sound a little weird, that's not.
I understand.
I mean, it could be worse. I could have had death huggers try and poke frozen in place. Have to throw rocks at everything. You know, my life is done.
Yeah.
The music's very cheerful.
Yep. Let me check the map real quick. Yeah, I wanted to go into, yeah, I think it wasn't a good idea for me to go into Glencoe Forest because that's where the next set of enemies are, but at the same time, though, there are so many enemies out here.
The encounter rate in the game is insane.
Yeah.
Makes me think of the original Mother. They had to, when they did the English translation, they had to mod the encounter rate because even the testers were like ridiculous. So the English version's a little more tolerable.
Yep. Let me give myself some more armor until the status effect wears off.
I was thinking it, funny little trend in time. They would put 64 after everything on that console.
Yeah.
Kinda glad they didn't have doing that, otherwise the game would have gotten really weird when they started parallel process.
Or how would you feel if they maintained that and they would call the... And they would just name the game Mario Switch.
Yeah. Name it of the console. I would have been okay with that putting Wii afterwards, because then everything would have made everything so fun. They'd be like, Kirby, Wii!
What I really want to do is just... find the next, like, shop I can... Now the question is to go past Glencoe Forest and go to the shop where the boat is. Go to the house where the boat is. That looks like the thing to do. Oh, would you look at that? Another spirit. And now I have 2 Atropos attacking me. Fun. Let's not deal with those.
No step on Big Snack.
Good, I'm hitting 4 enemies with that.
Kind of liking the Gliscor palette.
Unfortunately, I cannot move, so... 2 fireballs to the face. Never mind, that's not gonna work. Let me go ahead and heal.
Quite as potent as I'd...
There we go. I throw giant rock.
It's like the old... keeps making me think of the old dungeon. Rocks fall.
Yeah, that frickin' DM chestnut.
Yeah.
Except in this case, it's rocks fall and you die. Rocks fall and only the monsters die.
Sort of... I love hearing stories about people's D&D fails. I remember one game we had a rock coming on a narrow mountain path, rolling. Like, we couldn't get out of the way, so the only thing we could do was try and stop it forced. So we have our big strong guy who tries to smack it with his hammer, big. And the rock's coming right at him. That's when he rolls the 1. And so he spends one of his... I remember what we called them in that. Spends one of his things to do a reroll and rolls a 2. Like, wow, well, I mean, you doubled your score. That's something, I guess. And the DM basically is like, yeah, no, you go squish now. We had to drag him to a healer.
Yeah, just like, well, dang it.
One of the worst ones, though, is I had one... I might have told this story, I apologize, but I had one game where I have one teammate who's like, he's really good, like, he's gotten us out of some tough situations, but he's also a huge liability. Some things he pulls, he's very reckless. And we had one where, like, I was exploring, they were at the top of the stairs, and I was trying to explore these tunnels, and I found, like, a shit ton of kobolds. So I'm, like, running back to I, like, do the signal. I'm trying to run back up the stairs to the cave. Or the ruins, rather. And they have this idea, like, hey, there's, like, a big stone pillar. Let's just roll this down the stairs. Except he didn't tell me. Like, all of a sudden, it's rolling down the stairs. He's like, oh, yeah, look out!
I think you have told me that story before, but it's still really funny.
Well, gee, thanks. This guy's wild though. He actually like did some of the ballsiest like bard charisma, like accomplishing bizarre things just by talking, bullshitting his way through these things that I've ever seen.
Yeah, let me go ahead and ask you. Have you ever heard of the Bardic Knock spell?
The what?
The Bardic Knock spell.
Oh yeah. That term seems familiar. I've never actually played a bard, to be honest.
Oh,
Whoa,
look.
What the hell is... Whoa. Good lord, what is that?
Let's find out. Frog King.
Oh. Dang. Weird that I've actually never played a bard. It's like...
Oh, you never played a bard before?
I haven't. It's the kind of thing you think I'd be, like, pretty into, right? Isn't that weird? I've never done that. That seems like very conducive to my personality.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, I was telling you about the Bardic Knock spell. Okay, so here's what you do. There's this door. It's locked. And then you go, and then the bard goes, knock, knock, knock. And the person on the other side unlocks it from their side and opens the door. And then you just smack them with the door.
Well, maybe I haven't heard of that, but I like it. Just sort of like, how are we gonna get past the guys in front, you guys? Bard's like, don't worry, guys, I got a knock-knock joke for this.
Pretty much. The water capital Larapool is located on the other side of the lake. There is no fairer city in the Isles. Even as pretty as the castle town of Limeland. Welcome to the hotel by the lake. Will you be staying here? Yes. There we go. Now that I've actually made a little bit of progress. There's still the areas here I need to explore before anything else. More goblins.
Heard you liked goblin. Got you some goblin. Eat the goblin.
More goblins.
So, you know how orcs in like Warhammer are sort of akin to the Tolkien
Yeah.
orcs? There are actually like an equivalent of goblins. Those are the little ones that are called Gretchen, or Grot is like a.
Yeah.
They're like just the small orcoids, but they're basically goblins. I had a buddy who had a ton of them in his arm, just a million of them. And in true goblin fashion, for whatever reason, those little bastards just showed up everywhere. He was always like misplacing them. They would just turn up in the weirdest places, like all over my house. I found one in a bag of chips once. I don't even know how that happens.
found a... I was gonna say, I'm guessing the bag wasn't sealed.
No, I mean, it was a big one. I think we'd been hitting most of the night. But it still was weird that it wound up in there. Like it was hitching a ride on somebody or something.
Silver amulet obtained. Protective talisman increases defense 1.5 times.
Nice. Healing is really in a minimalist. Is that one you haven't put a lot of crystals into, or is it just?
If I increase my water magic, I would have I probably would have healing 2 by now.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was just innately low or if you hadn't invested.
I threw a bunch of stuff into Earth.
I couldn't remember what element. Makes sense.
Yeah, I find it very weird how a lot of... Because I remember someone playing... I think it might have been Pro Jared who was playing this and was having a lot of trouble with particular spells. Well, specifically like the Rolling Rock spell.
Oh yeah.
And by the way, the Rolling Rock spell, that would be something that the Angry Video Game Nerd would love to have.
No, I forgot that's the name of the beer.
Yeah.
I heard James Rolfe is kind of in an interesting situation.
I've seen like stuff regarding that, but I have pretty much dipped out of any information regarding that. If you happen to know stuff, feel free to tell.
Well, so I don't know if you heard, there was a really big, H-Bomber guy video that dropped on YouTube plagiarism. And,
I have heard about that. I've seen the video on my thing, but I never watched it.
Yeah, So I've been watching Harris for ages, and so I remember checking it out, and he found a fair amount of instances, and Cinemassacre has had a few of its own. It's in the movie reviews. It's not really in like nerd or in any of the nerd episodes or anything, but some of the movie reviews and scripts and everything, they found some pretty glaring stuff that they had to apologize for, and apparently they said it was one of their script writers that's no longer with them. It's a whole thing, I guess. Several people, ever since that video, the fallout has been huge, because there were some big creators that they caught pretty red-handed.
Oh, would you look at that?
Whoa. Those are big birds.
Oh, that didn't do much damage.
I don't like admitting that I'm as familiar with internet culture stuff as I but I've been around since YouTube started, so I occasionally pulse.
Yeah, these are big ol' cock. The traces.
They'll turn you rock hard, literally. Cockatrices are the ones that do that, aren't they? The ones that petrify
Yeah.
using cool. I've had cockatiels. I've looked into their tiny little eyes. I've yet to turn to stone, but you know, maybe they're just slow workers.
Okay, I got the magnet rock spell. What does magnet rock do? I don't know. Here
Good
we
magnet
are.
rocks. How do they work? Oh no! Attack with pallets.
Okay, yeah.
I thought it said bark goblin. I heard the dark goblin. I thought it was bark goblin. Are they barking at you?
That'd be interesting turn of events.
You know what's kind of funny about? It's actually kind of relaxed to watch play this.
Yeah.
My big brother used to play a lot of really involved single player. Little. I actually used to fall asleep watching him play some soothing in that regard.
No, not these guys again.
Oh no, the big kissy plants.
Yeah, you wanna know what these monsters are called?
Oh no! Escape! Hurry! It's important.
I did make the joke that I'm being attacked by Margaret Houlihan.
Oh. Ha!
If any, like deep 80s
Yeah, wow, that's a
MASH reference.
yeah, wow, that's I was gonna say that's a specific. That is very specific.
Because during that series she was known as Hot Lips Houlihan.
Yeah, my my dad was really into math. Apparently, a lot of him and his buddies from school were in. I mean, it's a popular show, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did he have the Martini and Medicine collection?
I don't think so, but I think they just. I think he watched a lot of it. When they first started syndicating them. I think. I don't know. I was pretty young.
That's
But I do
understandable.
remember watching with him. 'Cause even I didn't get all the jokes. It was fun to watch with him.
Yeah, I have the entire series, but it's not from the Martini Medicine collection. It's the like the individual like DVD season box sets. I really do want to get the Martini Medicine collection because I think the discs, because then I would have the entire series together and it would be a I'd have the entire series together and it would be and it would also come with the movie.
Oh, okay. So it just covers the whole thing.
Yeah.
There's a few things I would like to get box sets of. Pretty high up at the Blu-ray version, Star Trek: The Next.
Oh yeah,
That
I
is
get
really expensive.
that.
I think
Yeah,
Brave mentioned something about the fact that the Star Trek Blu-rays are really expensive because they had to remaster a lot of the stuff.
Yeah. Dang it. I'm just gonna beat you all with my stick. By the way, attacking enemies with your stick is the way to increase your hit points.
Oh. Boy, I wish I'd known that when I played this a long time ago. I didn't like using the stick.
Yeah, using the stick increases your hit points. Hitting enemies with spells increases your MP, increases your magic points, and taking damage increases your defense, and moving around increases your speed.
Yeah, the Final Fantasy II mentality of use it to get it.
Yeah.
I when I did this ages ago, pretty sure I just went like full mage route. Your distance, throw shit at him.
That is a good method to handle some of these guys. Hot Lips keeps using Eruption.
Very hot.
She has unfortunately not gotten over Frank Burns yet.
Actually watching around, so I spent some time with my dad around Christmas. I think at one point he was watching the episode where they have like kind of like a makeshift carnival. There's like a big tug of war.
Oh yeah, that was the Oh yeah, that was the Mash. That was the Mash Games episode, I believe.
Yeah, I think that's.
Because it turned out that they tried to, because they were having issues regarding because I'm trying to remember what it was.
Well, because I think they were on standby till the end of the episode. Because then at the end of the episode, the helicopters came, had to.
Well, a lot of times they had to do that. If it ended at the tug of, I'm trying to remember what the tug of war episode was. You might have to look that up because it's been so long. Like MASH Tug of War. If you could give me the name of the episode, I can tell you about it.
Yeah. See if I can remember because it was on. He was watching it on like one of those like this Me TV, oldie, TV channel. Despite having access to like all the streaming in the world, he still likes some of those broadcasts, despite having 10 billion commercials every episode.
Yeah.
Because he loves streaming. I actually got my dad for Christmas the Ken Burns Civil War, the whole Ken Burns Civil War for streaming.
Okay, so I have Earth at 20, so I'm going to increase my water now.
Bulletin.
I'm sorry, what did you find?
Oh, I was just saying it wasn't bulletin board. The AI summary gave me the bulletin board when I mashed.
It might have been bulletin board if it might have been bulletin board because there is because there are plenty of episodes that are like that.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that was okay. Good job. Good job, AI thing. Yeah, bulletin board.
Oh, yeah, I do remember now. They did a carnival thing to help raise money for Sister Teresa's orphanage.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I was mixing up episodes. I think it was one after that where they were on.
Yes, there was where it was a Okay, yeah, now I'm starting to remember. Where they felt like everyone needed to unwind because of everything because they needed to because of all the stuff that was happening. And
Yeah, it could be a surprisingly heavy show on occasion. Like, it was funny, but they had their moment.
yeah, the best thing that I ever did watching that show was played the episodes with the laugh track off.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. I hate laugh tracks, and especially on a show where there's like mixed emotion.
Yeah, especially in like a war scene where it's especially in like war scenarios where it's like people are being mutilated.
Well, I mean, yeah, a lot of it's like gallows humor. That's actually a very common thing with doctors. You know, my dad, when he was first starting out in medicine, you know, when he did his ER rotation and stuff, he noticed that a lot of them had pretty dark, sardonic sense of humor, and I think that's kind of how you cope.
Yeah, especially since they're entering into a war that, for all intents and purposes, the United States had no business being in.
It was definitely it was definitely not finest hour sort by any means.
Okay. So now...
But I've heard a lot of EMTs and firefighters also have that similar kind of... They develop a similar sort of flippant humor. I mean, that's something I understand. I've always kind of been a laugh so you don't cry sort of person.
Yep. Welcome aboard! You're my first passenger in many a day. Come to think of it, the last traveler I met bore a striking resemblance to you. Though much older, though. We're shoving off to Larapool.
You look just like your dad, except taller. His little quail hair thing, like 3 feet tall.
What am I going to do? The wind has stopped, and now the lake's flowing in the wrong direction. As if it stays like this, we can't make crossing to Larapool. What a fine kettle of fish.
Weird
Okay. So yeah, now we're in the, now we're going in 3 different now there's like another series of directions to go to. But I think the first place we need to go to is Larapool.
This is a pretty game considering the time and hardware. Like the color palettes are quite vivid.
haven't seen any ferry passengers for a long time now. If you like, laddie, spend the night here and rest yourself. In West Chamara Inn. Okay. Yeah, I'm honestly hoping just to make it the Lara pool by... I'm hoping just to make it... Oh, wait a minute. A camera. Can you shift up for just a second? I see it. I don't know if you can, but I can see it. At the very tippy top of the screen.
Oh. Oh yeah, what is that? Like
That's
the little
a spirit.
flashy... Oh.
That's a spirit.
Okay.
Oh, look
Good
at
eye.
these.
Good eye. I did not spot that.
Orc Jr.
Orc Jr.
Ow.
I want to be a desert marauder. It's not a phase, Dad.
It's not a phase, Mom! Yeah, no. It's like, that's one of the best lines that King ever did in House Pets. Thing like,
Yeah.
It's not a phase, Mom! Yeah, I still have to keep looking around for the spirits, even though I know where one is.
You want to know something kind of funny? That oh my goodness, more bunny, more pallets.
Nope, I think these are just more were-rabbits.
Oh.
Or were-hares.
I was looking forward to whatever whimsical name their palette. You're like, why hair? You know what's funny? What's always funny about that the phrase? You know, it's not a phase. My mom literally thinks that me being bi is a... I'm like, I'm 36. I don't think it's a phase.
I hate that logic.
Yeah.
And now, yeah, we've had goblins and orc juniors. Now we have gremlins.
It's awful nice of that tree to get right.
Yeah, sometimes the... Yep, but there's a gremlin.
Funny.
The problem with these gremlins, though, if you get close to them, they start using a ice wave. And if you get hit by it, you're likely to be frozen.
Oh.
But happily, I have...
like did.
But happily, I have magnet rocks, so I can hit him I can hit the gremlin anywhere now.
That's... Yeah, you gotta love 4 cameras. Whole thing. Roshan and I one of the things Roshan agree on it. Like, I love Mario 64, but one of the things we absolutely agree on is that the camera's the worst part.
Let's see here if I can aim it right.
Donk both up. So that just has functionally unlimited range. That's cool.
Yep. A good spell that has unlimited range. Kind of wish that I had this during the boss fight. Silent flute obtained.
Not a very good flute, then, is it?
Strange flute with no sound prevents enemy spell. Oh, has a chance to cause silence, I guess. Yeah, now I'm gonna increase my water magic. Take a quick look at the map, because I want to make it to Lara Pool. Ghost Hound. No. I'd much rather heal first.
I have to say, you are a little low.
There we go.
Here's what I want. Their werehairs, why are they wearing like little cult robes or like monk robes?
I know, right?
Like,
oh, fool.
It's a,
Cool, I
it's a,
found
it's a
another one.
curious decision.
Oh, good. I have Water Pillar 3 now.
It's like maybe unless they're part of like a werehair cult, that would be kind of cool. I would.
A werehair, freaking lapinthropic coat.
Yeah.
Disciples of 4 gremlins.
That's a lot of them.
Yeah, 4 gremlins. Not interested.
There's more of the disciple of Benui.
Let's see here. No, if I head that way, I'm gonna be running into Coal Hazard, and I want to get the Lara Pool first. Let's see. You have all the time in the world to get your positioning right for the Rolling Rock spell. So there's no.
Tandy, you can kind of go bowling if you do it right.
Dang it, I missed. I have to make sure that the icon appears, otherwise it's not going to attack. Let's head this way. There's an Orc Jr. all by its lonesome. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, that's interesting. Orc Juniors can buff their own defense. That's good to know.
You've got just like this stranger danger move. He's all by himself.
Yeah. Here we are. Here's Lara Pool.
To be confused with the pool. This is a slightly different place.
Did you know Lara Pool is called the water capital? Did you? What's a paladin? Your knowledge of the land shall be great. Some people prefer Limeland, but to me, Lara Pool will always be my home. Seen you around before. On your way somewhere? I can't believe anyone would be so foolish when it's so dangerous to travel. But if you remain in our town, you'll be safe. Okay, I can get some wings here.
Forget the barbecue sauce.
Delicious wings. They must be laced with that great elixir known as Red Bull. It gives you wings, enables you to travel to a previous area.
It's like that clip Dan took Final Fantasy XIV. I was building my character and I saw that the summoner has an outfit with little wings on the back and got all giddy and I'm like, I get wings! I get wings! Playing that at me.
I have heard of an entrance of a cavern known as Blue Cave. It is located somewhere in this town. It leads to a mysterious, beautiful valley. According to an old saying, if the protecting waters recede, the road leading to the Crystal Valley may be opened. My grandfather told me of it when I was small. Up till now, no one has ever found the entrance. Yeah, if the timing is right, then I might be doing Blue Cave next time. A sorceress named Leia is living here. Layla. Thanks to her protective spell that we live in safety.
Oh no, Leia's here too? And Roshan's gone?
Oh, Layla. Not Leia.
No, I know, I'm teasing. I'm teasing.
Long time ago, there was a water spirit. A water spirit created the crystal well. Ever since, Larpool has been blessed with much water. The well allowed water levels to be adjusted freely. People say that the well still exists somewhere in the town. I wonder if it's true. Our Margaret is learning to sing. I want her to be the finest singer in all of Celtland. Yeah, that's the name of the world we're in, is Celtland. Ah, practice is hard. Yes. Its name is Celtland. Yes, it's very subtle. I'll practice as hard as I can. I want to be good enough to sing before the prince and queen someday. By that time, there'll be a king and... By that time, there'll be a king and corpse.
Lovely.
Okay, I already went in this door.
You know, for during medieval times, I think I would have had a career path. I think I would be solid court jester material.
Oh, no doubt. My wife keeps pushing our daughter to become a singer. I'd like her to do whatever she wants.
You know, clinically incapable of taking things seriously, trying to find humor in things, but also like actually having good advice, being apprised of local events. That
Yeah.
I think I could. I think that would have been a solid gig.
My garden is rich with mint leaves. Let me know when you run out. I'll pick some for you. Pick some more for you.
I've actually always wanted to build a D&D character based on a jester. Never was able to do it.
Oh, Shannon's here. The ferry boat has broken down, and I seem to be stuck here in this town. It seems that an evil force is casting a spell upon the water and the wind. They call this place Larpool, the water capital. And across from the southern cavern is Normoon, the city of wind. One place or the other may hold your fortune. I had to run away from Greenock and leave everyone behind. I wonder what has happened to my family. What do you say, lad? This is a proper hotel and tavern. How much food left? Would you like a room? Yes. Larpool Inn. Still need to take the opportunity to take a look around here. Yay, it's daylight. I can see. Yeah, the one time that I do remember a court jester in a game is during Legacy of Kain. when... Oh! Hello, lady.
Dang, that's a cool design. I like her.
I'm Layla, the sorceress. My destiny is to protect Larapool, but somehow the wind has stopped blowing. The reason can be found near the city of Wind, Normoon. Where the wind stops, demons are free to spread through the land. I'm using all my powers as water spirit to fight them off. Our world is balanced by 4 different spirits. If one of them should become stronger or weaker than the others, we are doomed. I have only enough power to protect this single region. Master Brian, you must help protect the rest.
Tell she's important because her 3D model is like 10 times more detailed than like any of the other people you run into.
Yeah. I traveled all over when I was young, and I heard all kinds of stories. But the scariest were the Day of Grief. All the provinces of Celtland were fighting for possession of a magic book, but the victorious province fell into ruin in only one day. That day came to be known as the Day of Grief. A powerful magician restored the peace, but his methods are long forgotten. So yeah, there was a war over the book, but whoever obtained the book but the region that obtained the book ultimately died. Ultimately fell to ruin after obtaining it. Okay. Okay, so it looks like I really can't do, yeah, it looks like I really can't do anything in, Larapool yet. So I would have to go to, I'd have to go to, Normoon first.
Go do the whole storm and...
Which means I have to go from Larapool all the way around down to to that house there, and then go through Cull Hazard.
Oh man, that is a walking.
Yep. But very likely, depending on the amount of time that I have left, and depending on the enemies that show up. I think once I make it to the house next to Cole Hazard, then that's when I'll call the stream for tonight.
Look, 'cause I'll be honest. Possibly going to.
You're likely gonna crash.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Already lost Brave earlier than usual, unfortunately, to be. Poor guy's still recovering from cold.
More ghost hounds.
Those guys hit pretty hard.
Yeah, they use Fireball 2 spells.
Not as bad at it.
I'll go ahead and heal real quick. There we go. If I go in this direction, I should be able to make it to more Orc Juniors. Jeez, that gremlin is fast if he's able to do a first turn. I didn't want to aim at the Orc Junior. I wanted to aim at the gremlin. Because the gremlin is the biggest threat. Yeah, because the Orc Junior's basic rock spell is easy to dodge. Or these orcs are using rock 2.
Yeah, I've noticed they telegraph it pretty hard. Would you like to hear about our Lord and Savior, Hippity Hoppity?
Marrows. Ah, fudge, I'm frozen.
Oh, we're dodgy.
There we go.
Dang, healing 2 sure takes time, huh?
Yeah. I should probably take... But happily, the amount of healing that I get does increase as I level up, so... Let's see here. Dang it, I didn't mean to hit the Z button. Need to orient. Actually, if I do this, it should hit all 3. There we go. Yeah, I think that's a weakness spell that she's trying to cast. I need to aim. There we go. Oh.
Whoa, these guys are intimidating.
Skeleton Knights, it seems like. Using Wind Cutter 2 spells.
It's tricky to get around all the...
And if you get close enough, they just use the big air cutter.
I think it's the reason I did playthrough. Just did almost always focus on the most distant stuff I could do, because I remember a lot of the guys just do really neat stuff close in.
Yeah. If I recall correctly, I believe that there is a spirit right next to the entrance of Clem Hazard. Just need to remember where it is. Of Cole Hazard.
Castle of Illusion. That's what the theme reminds me of. I've been trying to think of this whole time what that theme reminds me of. The toy from Castle.
From Castle of Illusion?
Yeah, it reminds me of the toy.
I was gonna say, I think this game was only released, this version of the game was only released in Japan. But there was a version of the Super Nintendo, like, Castle of Illusion games. Where you play as Donald Duck.
That might have been World of Illusion, which was the sequel to Castle.
Yeah.
Drop that voice. Oh crap, wrong one. I did the... Now you get the same vibe.
But yeah, I distinctly remember one of the costumes that you get for Donald Duck. Anytime that he moves, anytime that he like hangs onto a thing.
Oh yeah.
Anytime he hangs onto a thing, he ends up shaking his duck booty.
I really like that. I don't know if they did it in every version, but I like that with Donald Duck, if you left him still long enough, the idle sprite would switch to him, like, swinging his fists, like, ready for a fight.
There we go. I have made it to the Cole Hazard Cottage. Cole Hazard Cottage.
Hey, it's easier than pronouncing the Final Fantasy XIV names. That's throwing me for a loop.
Yeah, speaking of which, I finally got the airship access in the
Oh, nice.
in that game.
We're getting pretty close to being on parity then, huh?
Yeah. How many missions did you take after that? After the airship stuff?
So you'll need to get involved with. You'll need to go through like the whole, like joining the whole, like warriors. You'll need to go through the whole Warrior of Light thing where you'll meet the group that stood together a while ago and start working for them. You need to do that first.
Okay, that's a good start. So thank you all for joining us for this edition of Quest 64. The next episode will be on Saturday, because now we're back to regular schedule. So I'll be streaming on Saturday after Ultimania, depending on the time. It's either actually, considering doing full Ultimania again, it'll likely be on Sunday. It'll likely be on Sunday then.
Yeah, because Ultimania, both parts are pretty heavy.
Yeah. So thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you all next time. Give us time while we raid the Roo Crew.
Oh crud, I'm not on.